that were nominated in the same category. It's kind of like an election campaign. You sort of, at the end of it, you go, well, you know, the other people were great too, so if they get elected, if they win, there's never, well, actually, you know what, that's a bad analogy, I'll stop there. I do want to say first, thank you very much to the YWCA, because the YWCA does more in this city to make this place a safe, fair, good place for women than any other organization that I can think of. So many thanks. People often ask me why I got out of politics, and I was explaining to, I think, Moira Stillwell tonight, poor thing, she's just getting in, that being in politics is like this. If you want to imagine going to work every day, it's like you walk out your front door and you get to your gate and you hear it slam behind you. Somebody grabs you, beats you up, throws you in the trunk of a car, drives you around all day, and then at the end of the day they dump you on your front lawn at 7 o'clock and say, enjoy your husband and kids. And politics is a pretty tough business to get into, and I got out of it, but I do think that we should pay tribute to all the women, some of whom were here tonight, Mary McNeil, Moira Stillwell, Margaret McDermott, my MLA, and other women MLAs who've chosen to get into it because it's tough and it's ugly, but it's a really meaningful thing to do, and you can make more of an impact on changing people's lives in politics, I think, than in any other business. And in my life in politics, say thanks to all the men in politics too that helped. Mark Barrison and my brother Bruce Clark made my life possible in politics. I want to say thanks to the CKNW most of all, because after I got out of politics, I found something meaningful to do. And what I found meaningful to do was to take on this bullying campaign. And it was CKNW and Chorus Radio which emptied out the offices of 200 people, which made our first Pink Day work. Tom Plasteris, Kathleen Dugan, Susan Clatterman, who was my producer, and now Carly Neal, who is my producer, and Dave Teixeira made Pink Day something that really mattered, I think, to the city, and I hope continues to matter. I want to just leave you with this about bullying. Barbara Coloroso is a great parenting expert and anti-bullying advocate, and she says, she quotes a Holocaust survivor who said, you know, the most important things we need to do as a society is we need to pay attention, we need to get involved, and we need to never, ever, ever look away. We don't need to just teach children to do good, we need to teach them to will good in the world around them. We need them to be able to stand up for the things that they believe in and that they know are right in their conscience, even though the cost of doing that might be great. And it's no mistake that Barbara Coloroso quotes a Holocaust survivor when she talks about bullying, because the two are linked. If we can teach children that kindness is the highest value, and that their conscience must be heard, and that they should act even when it's difficult, imagine the human calamity that we would avoid in future years. And it's not just a challenge for kids. One of the things that I learned throughout this campaign is that it's a challenge for all of us to remember that kindness is indeed our highest ideal, and an ideal that the YWCA helps remind us to practice every single day. Thank you very much. I am very, very